Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card you're going to make. Look at all that shine, isn't it lovely? And it's not paper, it's not designer series paper, pattern paper. This is stamped and heat embossed with silver embossing powder. And doesn't that look glorious? So let me show you how I did it. Stamps that we're going to use is this one called Wild Roses. Now I'm going to take it out of here and I'm going to put it not on my grid paper, but I'm going to put it straight onto my craft mat, which is nice and dirty anyway. And then we're going to work from there. So I'm going to get my bits ready. I've got my what do you call this thing, coffee filter, my silver embossing powder, and then I have a piece here of Whisper White cardstock that was here 2 seconds ago. Here it is. And all I'm going to do first is use my embossing buddy and give it a good wipe over with this, and that should stop the powder sticking for anywhere else except where the Versamark ink is. And then we are going to ink up our stamp. Now take your time to ink it up. You want it covered in Versamark. You don't want to miss any point, and you can see I'm really taking my time to give that a really good ink. So put that aside, take my piece of Whisper White, and remember, once it's down, it's down. Okay, and then using my grid paper, I'm just going to give it a really good press, just so it will transfer nicely. Making sure I get every bit of my stamp. You can see here I'm trying to be get it all. Lift this up. Yeah, and I think I've got it all I can see. So while I've still got this down here, quick sticks, I'm just gonna give that a clean. That'll do. A lick as good as a promise. Shift this away, move that side, bring all this back in, get everything all skewed because that's what I do, and then bring back our embossing powder and pick up our piece here. And don't worry if it hasn't caught all the edges, we are going to trim this piece down a little bit as well. So and I've got it all over my fingers, which wasn't meant to happen, but anyway, it did. Just good. Okay, so there you go. I'm just going to get a little bit more on the edge here. As I said, not that it's really that important, but we're going to trim off a bit of the edges. So let's put our powder back in our pot without getting too much of it everywhere, which I have anyway, but who cares. And now we're just going to bring in my heat tool, and I'm going to heat emboss this. So let's get the heat tool out. Okay, so that's it, heat embossed. What do you think? Look at the shine on that. Isn't that amazing? It really is so pretty. So I'm going to do the same now for our sentiment that says happy birthday, and I'm going to show you the stamps that I'm going to be using. It's this one called Happy Thoughts. I'm going to use this sentiment called Happy Birthday. I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but I'll do that quickly off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've trimmed down our panel here that we made to 13.85 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters. And we're going to stick that down now. I'm just going to use some snail I'm going to give it a goodly amount because the heat embossing can warp the cardstock a little bit, so give it a good amount of adhesive. It won't lift back up again. Okay, isn't that just fabulous like that? And then here's our sentiment that I also heat embossed, so it's all matchy. And I marked this on a piece of Melon Mambo. I should have said our card base is Melon Mambo. It's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got a piece here again, as I said, Melon Mambo. And we're going to pop all this up on dimensionals. So let's get some of these out. Yep, that's enough for today. I'm not really in the mood to take off tons of backing, so it will do. Get those aside. Everywhere's covered in embossing powder. It doesn't matter how hard I try to corral the mess, it never works with me. That's part of the fun, isn't it? So there you go, 2 simple birthday cards. What do you think? I think they look so elegant. I love it. So I hope you did too. If you did enjoy this project, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about this project, supply list, links to my online shop, all that sort of stuff, it'll be in the description box below alongside all my social media links. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!